Another conspiracy, global warming,
Yeah.
and the whole situation with that.
Okay, so this is gonna be fun. Okay, so I'm gonna tell you literally what I tell everyone. Global warming, it's real. Climate change, global warming, same word, same definition, same thing. It's real. However,
Mm-hmm.
this world is constantly going through change. It's constantly changing and evolving, and it's chaotic, and it destroys, and it renews, and things die, and things come to life, and things evolve. Humans have not been on this planet long enough to know that cycle. We don't know if the Earth naturally heats up and cools down just on its own, which it does.
Mm-hmm.
So to us, we think we're the one causing this. We're not causing it. We're making it happen faster, but we're not causing it. Volcanoes are erupting constantly on this planet. When one volcano erupts, it's equal to as much CO2 as every single car on this Earth that's producing.
Mm-hmm.
So, if anything, the planet is actually warming itself. However, do you want the darker part of this?
Yeah, go for it.
Yeah. So, throughout looking at, there's a CIA file that actually discusses how planet Earth tends to have this huge biblical flood around 6,000 to every 6 to 8,000 years around there. Sometimes it stretches to like 8,000, 9,000. It's different. But long story short, it averages in around every 6 to 8,000. Earth goes through like this huge, I say biblical, not literally religious, but you would, it's something we would call apocalyptical. Like something absolutely huge happens that nature creates that pushes all of us off the edge. No, that's not a flat Earth pun.
Yeah.
It's not a flat Earth pun.
Oh, I was gonna get to that
No,
after.
that's not a flat Earth pun. And the scientists, government scientists, know that this is coming. The last one happened around the time before the Egyptians.
Mm-hmm.
So, and it's so funny because if you actually look at like records of human history, there's a huge gap between the ancient Egyptians and then the 10,000-year-old civilization right before them.
Mm-hmm.
So there's like a 5,000 year gap, and scientists don't know why. Like people just, like there's no records. So, long story short, we're due for another one. We're due for nature to slap us in the face. And government scientists know this, but are they going to tell society this? No.
Mm-hmm.
So they would rather scientists focus on climate change and focus on something that's actually happening behind the scenes. Ever watched 2012? You know, when
Yeah,
all the
so-
billionaires get on a boat and leave?
Yeah.
Yeah, that can actually happen. And they have stuff like this set up. Now, I'm not saying this is happening tomorrow or something, but what society needs to understand is that it will happen.
Mm-hmm.
It's like pulling a rubber band, right? Eventually, you know it's gonna snap, right?
Yeah.
But you don't know exactly when, and that's kind of the predicament that we're in now.
So I heard that global warming is gonna be like there's gonna be countries that are gonna be underwater.
Yeah.
Because of global warming, like Bangladesh.
New York City would be underwater because of global warming. You
Uh,
could actually see proof of this. Ever watch The Simpsons?
No.
Yeah,
no.
I never watched it either. There's an episode though in The Simpsons where they go into the future, and in the future, the family goes to New York City as like a vacation, like a tourist attraction. They go to New York City, so you're thinking they're gonna come to New York with buildings and cars. Instead, the whole thing is underwater, and it's a scuba diving attraction. And the Statue of Liberty, everything is underwater. Why?
Mm.
There's also an Illuminati card. Do you know about the Illuminati card game? So back in the 1970s, a man created these deck of cards, literally called the Illuminati card game, that shows things that are going to be happening in the future, and it's 100% accurate, without a doubt. It literally shows exactly. It shows something, and then ends up happening. So it shows like the Twin Towers, etc. It shows everything. Even shows like what happens in the Middle East. One of the pictures shows New York City underwater, and the Statue of Liberty, everything is in the ocean. The entertainment industry always knows what's going to happen because the information leaks down. It's called predictive programming. It's when a director for a movie or a show puts something in their film to show society that something's happening either now or it's going to happen, and they do it as like a tease to society because society sometimes doesn't catch on, which is why you would see so much 9/11 like symbolism before it actually happened. It's in so many cartoons.
You know, I always wanted to like talk about this because another thing that people mention with global warming is the fact that diseases can be trapped in ice.
Mm-hmm.
So when these ice caps melt,
Yeah.
those diseases escape like
Yeah.
thousands of years,
Yeah.
like 1,000-year-old
And our
diseases.
bodies will not fight that.
Yeah, and our bodies are not like used
Yeah.
to fighting that, and that's insane. And just let alone the countries that are going to be underwater, like Bangladesh right now. If you
It's
could take a
already
look,
it's already
it's already
flooding. Yeah.
flooding.
Yeah, I've seen so many pictures of it. It's already
Woo,
flooding.
that is crazy,
Yeah.
man.